Hi everyone, welcome to yet another session of Data Stream Academy. So far we have covered on how many tools we have in market for the robotic process automation, and we have decided that we would be moving on with the UiPath. As well as in a previous session, we have already discussed on the buzzing words or the most commonly used words in the UiPath like orchestrator, studio, robots, everything. So in today's session, we will be covering on how to install the studio, and I'll just give you an overview on the orchestrator, how to access it, how it is getting connected with the studio, and I'll just show you the studio as well. So this is the plan for today. So I have opened my browser. So this is a URL we have, that cloud.uipath.com, and if I take it, hit it, and it will be taking me to the orchestrator. Since it is logged in, since it is my browser is saving every details, it is already have all the details. But I'll show you if you're trying it for the first time, how it would look like. So it would be taking me to the login page where the sign up option would be also there. So you will have to hit the sign up button so that you can sign up for you. So if I hit the sign up button and provide my email ID out here and provide a password, this will not take because my account is already in this email ID, so it will not take. If I click on create account, it will say account already exists. So in your case, when you're trying it for the first time, you provide the email ID and you provide the password and create account. It will be created and then you can start using the orchestrator. So I'll show you, like once it is created, you can come to the cloud.uipath, then click on the continue with Google and select the account what you have, and it will take us to the orchestrator. So this is a UiPath Orchestrator. It's like a backbone of UiPath, where it would be acting as a CPU, a brain of UiPath boards. So whatever happens, like the queue, the triggering, the scheduling, all these things happens in the orchestrator. So when you come into the orchestrators, we need to go, first thing we'll focus on is like installing the studio. So we'll come here, we'll hit the studio option, then it will take us to the studio option where we'll be having few templates of UiPath boards, as well as we will be having this button where we can click on it and click on the studio for our desktop. It would be downloading this MSI, and then we can install it with as normal as all the applications. So once the application is installed, it would be, this is a studio version we have. It's a community studio version which I have. So it would be open and then we can start using it. Okay. So this is as simple as that. You have to just click on few buttons and then the UiPath Studio is already with you. So before going into Studio, I'll show you about the orchestrator. So this is orchestrator simple, which I've just clicked as orchestrator simple. Another one is admin simple. So this is orchestrator, and we have a lot of details over here. I'll just show you what exactly we do and how the interactions happens. All those things I'll show you. So for example, we can create folders for each project. For example, I have a project on HR. I can create an HR folder, and in the folder I can create processes. For example, I have one process which I'm using for the HR, like HR resume matching or something like that. Then I would be putting that process inside this folder, and from there it would be operated. And we have a lot of options. I'm not digging deep into it. I'm just giving you an overview on all these items, so that we will be having separate session on the orchestrator as well as the studio, so that you will not be confused. And yeah, this is about the folders, and we have the tenants. Tenants is nothing but when it comes to an orchestrator, we would be having different tenants, like how would we explain, like different various fields of items where we can club together into this orchestrator. It would be operating in this orchestrator itself, but it's a different way. The login would be different. If I create two tenants, then the login of the two tenants would be different. All the folders we have it here would be different. It's like they are rented over there, but they are living in a community, but they are not having any like mashups, or they don't have any connection between them. That's how they are. I'll dig deeper into it in next sessions. So this is a structure of the orchestrator, and now I'll show you the studio. This is a studio where we have multiple options on like processors, library, then attended automations. So most probably most of our boards would be built in this RA framework. So it's like a template we have, like the starting, the how the logs and everything is handled, how the error handling is happening. All those things have been built in this RE framework, and we can put in our idea into that, and it's like a there is a home, or there is a home built in it, and you have to just fill in the furniture with it and the way in it, then it will become a correct house. So that's mostly we would be using RA framework because it is very easy to understand. It is very easy for understandable, and the flow would also be very easy. So these are the items I wanted to discuss with you today. I know it's a very small session. It's just involved how to install UiPath and what is the basic of Studio and Orchestrator. So I'm thinking we would be starting with a Studio because you can do the same parallelly with me. You can install the Studio into your machines, so that when we start the UiPath Studio version studies, then we can go in parallel. So from next session onwards, we will be building a small project. We'll take a small project and we'll be building it, so that I can show you what all we have in the studios and what all we will be using, where we will be using it, where we have to do it, all these things. So that's all from my end. So if you have any doubts, please do comment in the comment section. I will be happy to help you. So we will be back with another session on UiPath Studio. Bye.